Minnesota Department of Human Services Background Studies. Welcome to this NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check video-based training. This training video provides instructions on how to log in to the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System. For a written transcript of this video, select Show Transcript from the YouTube menu. For subtitles, select the Closed Captions or Settings button. As a reminder, due to ongoing enhancements to the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System, you may notice slight variations between the images captured in this video and the version of the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System you use. For this video, and in the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System, the term entity refers to the agency that submits maltreatment checks. Now with the housekeeping out of the way, let's get started. NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System, access for the first time. When logging into a new NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System account, the username will be the email address used to create the account. New users will receive a system-generated new user email from dhs.netstudy2@state.mn.us containing a temporary password to log into the system for the first time. Users will not be able to access the system without this password. The temporary password expires in 24 hours. Be sure to log into the system right away. The Forgot Password link will not work for new users. If the temporary password has expired, or the user is unable to locate the email with the temporary password, contact Minnesota Department of Human Services, DHS, at dhs.netstudy2@state.mn.us to request a new system-generated new user email and temporary password. When navigating to the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System website located at https://mnmaltx.dhs.state.mn.us/live, type the username in the username field. Copy and paste the temporary password from the system-generated new user email into the password field. Select the Login button. Read the terms and conditions of the End User License Agreement. If the user agrees to the terms and conditions, select the I accept checkbox at the bottom of the screen, then select the Submit button. The system will periodically require the user to review and accept the terms and conditions of the End User License Agreement for continued access. The terms and conditions are subject to change. Please read them completely. NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System, changing your password. Users will be prompted to change their temporary password. The NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System password rules are displayed on the left side of the screen. Your new password must contain 8 to 16 characters, 1 or more uppercase letters, 1 or more lowercase letters, 1 or more numbers, and 1 or more special characters. Copy and paste the system-generated password into the current password field. Make sure there are no extra spaces before or after the temporary password. Enter and then re-enter a new password into the new password and confirm new password fields. The user must also choose 2 security questions and provide the answers. From the security question dropdown, select 1 and enter the answer in the security answer field. Then re-enter the answer into the Confirm Security Answer field. Select the Submit button to change the password and set the security questions. For security reasons, do not share login information with others. The NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System contains sensitive and private data that users are responsible to protect. If you feel your login information may have been disclosed or compromised, immediately change your password and notify your entity's sensitive information person. For security purposes, the system will require users to change their password every 90 days. If the user forgets their password or is locked out of the account, select the Forgot Password/Unlock link located on the login screen. Enter the username in the username field and select the Next button. Then, answer the security question. If a user enters the incorrect password 3 times consecutively, the account will be locked. To unlock the account, select the Forgot Password/Unlock link on the login screen. On the Forgot Password screen, enter the username in the username field, answer the security question, and then select the Unlock My Account button. The account will be unlocked, and the user will be routed back to the login screen. No further action is required. If the user needs to reset their password, select the Email New Password button. The user will receive a system-generated email from dhs.netstudy2@state.mn.us containing a new temporary password. If the user does not receive the email within a few minutes, check the junk mail folder. Return to the login screen. The user enters their username in the username field and enters their new temporary password by copying and pasting the password into the password field. Be careful not to add any spaces before or after the password. Select the Login button. The system will prompt the user to change their password. The password must follow the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System password rules displayed on the right side of the screen. The new password must contain 8 to 16 characters, 1 or more uppercase letters, 1 or more lowercase letters, 1 or more numbers, and 1 or more special characters. This concludes the video on logging into the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System. Additional information is available in the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System User Manual. To access the manual, select Help in the upper right corner of the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System. Then select the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System User Manual link to open it in a new tab. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the NETStudy 2.0 Minnesota Maltreatment Check System.
Copyright 2023. State of Minnesota, Department of Human Services. Produced by Minnesota Department of Human Services. 444 Lafayette Road, St. Paul, Minnesota 55155. 651-431-2000. Toll free 800-657-3663. Toll free TTY 800-627-3529. Video phone 651-964-1514. Website https://mn.gov/DHS/ The Minnesota Department of Human Services, DHS, prohibits discrimination in its public services because of race, color, creed, religion, political beliefs, national origin, sex, public assistance status, marital status, age, sexual orientation, or disability. Direct discrimination complaints to the DHS Civil Rights Coordinator at dhs.info@state.mn.us or 651-431-2000. Individuals with disabilities may request reasonable modifications to receive DHS services by contacting its Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator at dhs_ada@state.mn.us or 651-431-3040.